Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In this week's episode we have got 10 of the best clips that I've had sent in over the past week or so. It's hard to believe, but this week's episode has got even more clip quality than the past few weeks have. I'm so impressed with what you guys have been sending in, and I'm sure you will be too. This week's sponsor is again Gamers Community. You can find the link to their Discord down in the description below. Kicking us off today at number 1, we have a selection of clips sent in from Jesus. Now I did show you one last week where he pulled off a fantastic double with a tank in BF3. Now here are some more. With the first you saw a brilliant long range double on the jet and attack helicopter, and with the second you're going to be seeing something fairly similar where he takes out 2 air vehicles in quick succession. I'm not sure what it is about Battlefield 3, but it just feels to have that military feeling locked down, even more so than Battlefield 4 does. I think it might be something to do with the way the whole game looks and the effects being a lot more vibrant and maybe a little more like a movie, and watching gameplay on BF3 has always been really special to me. He did provide one final clip from Battlefield 4. Clearly Firestorm being a favourite map of his, he pulls off a double with the attack helicopter using the tow missile. Had to include it. I know I've included 4 clips from one person, but I think they're worthy of being in here. Some fantastic stuff overall. Thanks for sending them in. At number 2 today we have a clip sent in from DEXTER. He's going to be playing on Operation Metro, and I don't even need to say anything anymore when DEXTER sends a clip in. You all know what's going to happen. Everybody on the enemy team is going to die. Very quickly indeed. Now he's running with the M16A3. Of course it's a very common weapon in Battlefield 3 to use, incredibly effective, and so far he's killed a lot of players. I'm not exactly certain how many. Gets taken out and gets a quick revive in, switches out to his 44 Magnum and melts a few more players, picking up a whole load of assists, and then sets to work with that M16A3 again, wrecking enemy players who, to be honest, are not really doing a very good job of shooting back. They seem to be more interested in trying to keep each other alive and camp behind that wall. Now he makes his way to the escalators, just destroying absolutely everybody, racking up 4,400 points in the streak. We have a clip sent in from DARKFEAR. Again, he's going to be playing on Operation Metro, but of course it's not the BF3 version. BF4 not really as good in my opinion as BF3, but still can make for some incredible moments. He's in a similar position to where DEXTER was playing. This time though he's using the Ace 23 as opposed to the M16A3. Very good positioning and aim as he holds down this corner here on this little ledge. You often see people camping around here, and as you can see on the minimap, it's pretty much the whole enemy team waiting in a similar position to the previous clip. Not as many bunched up in this one, and he's going to have to use some very good movement in order to take out those players. Not really too sure what the last guy was doing, but he gets taken out nonetheless, making use of his G18, probably the best secondary on this game for aggressive run and gun stuff. Pretty overpowered if you ask me. A lot of players taken down, again making his way to the escalators, making use of good aim with a headshot on that guy, and then gets a reload in on his primary. Overall, a very nice clip so far. A lot of enemy players taken down in an aggressive push to cap Bravo flag, and he actually sits on Bravo flag for quite some time, trying to wait for his teammates to push up, but they're too interested in camping, which is a shame. Again, a nice push taking out those enemies. Unfortunately, the hit reg gods weren't with him on that last guy. Nonetheless, a fantastic clip. Next, a clip sent in from QUICKSTRIKER. He takes out the pilot of a jet. I think he headshotted him, so he takes him out of the cockpit, and then why not? Let's just steal his jet. He doesn't need it anymore. Never seen that happen before on Battlefield. An absolutely incredibly lucky and awesome clip. He also sent in another clip. This one is from Silk Road, Battlefield 4, where he's pulling off a double rendezvous. Not something you see every day on Battlefield 4, and really not something that can be replicated in Battlefield 1, which is a shame because I do miss these kind of stunty trick shots that you see. Nonetheless, thank you for sending it in. Next, a clip sent in from FRAGUE, and he's going to be playing on Golmud Railway. with a sniper rifle, just taking out an enemy pilot. I think that's possibly the best jet snipe I've seen on Battlefield 4. What a fantastic clip. Next up, we have a clip sent in from Rufus_50. He's playing on Lancang Dam in the attack helicopter and pulls off a 189-for-1 game on an 800 ticket match. Now, people often say that Battlefield 4 is limited to Caesar Shanghai when it comes to attack helicopter kill streaks, and other maps just really aren't balanced enough with AA guns, etc, etc. Well, I think those people should really bore off, because you can get some incredible streaks. As you've probably seen on my channel in the past, I've tried to do them on maps such as Giants of Karelia and Firestorm, and some maps that are maybe awesome to fly the attack helicopter on, but fairly difficult to get decent streaks. Now, Lancang is not a map where I've ever managed to pull off anything as impressive as this. The fact that it's 189 kills on an 800 ticket game would be impressive on Caesar Shanghai, but it's on Lancang Dam, a map where you have 2 enemy jets to deal with, an AA gun, a boat, and a whole load of lavs and tanks, lock-ons, and barely any cover. And the enemy team are locking him too. It's not like they're just sitting back getting pushed into their own base. They have the majority of the flags, and of course he's having to work very, very hard with those 30mm in order to take down enemies. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it is about 25 minutes long, so I'm going to put a link, as I usually do, to his channel down below. I definitely suggest checking it out if you're a fan of attack helicopter gameplay. I've included some of the best stuff in the background as I've been commentating. Just absurd. Probably one of the best attack helicopter kill streaks I've seen on this game. Thank you very much for sending it in. Let's move over to some Battlefield 1 and a clip sent in from Naki the MLG Pro. He's going to be playing on Fort de Vaux with the Hellriegel defensive, looking to smash the enemy team back to the spawn screen. 2 sticks of dynamite yield him 4 kills, and then he just sets to work on the enemy team with the kill feed struggling to keep up. That was a lot of kills. 2,100 points in the stack as he looks to push the enemy team back from Bravo objective. Gets taken out, but for me that was a fantastic push, just melting enemy players out of that objective. Next up, we've got a clip sent in from Cubic. He's certainly one of my favourite snipers on Battlefield 1, incredibly accurate, as you'll tell from this clip. A no-scope on the gunner of that bomber, then takes out the pilot with another shot, and body shots the 3rd guy. It's so unlucky, and then he has to reload his Gewehr and wait painfully to take down the 3rd guy. So close to being probably the best triple on a bomber, nonetheless. 2 for 2, and then he does get the final guy taken down. A fantastic clip. Thank you for sending it in. Next up, we've got a clip sent in from STEFARDY playing on Operation Locker. I'm going to let this one run in the background because the comms are pretty good. These guys are on my Discord playing a whole lot. If you want to join, my Discord is linked down below. They often play with anyone who's up for some Battlefield 4. This was a really, really tidy AEK streak. He's playing on the start of a game of Conquest, and it just shows you how decent squad play can yield a whole load of kills and gets you onto the Delta flag very, very quickly. Overall, a great clip.
If we carry on like this, we'll be in the spawn in 10 seconds. No, I'm an idiot. I didn't bloody check the back. That's so good. 39 low.
Oh my god, they come.
Oh my god.
He didn't hit me for so long. I'm not too bad.
I'm just playing dodge on the rocks with this game. Fucking FAMAS jumps around the corner, just spams C like a maniac. I can't hit.
I'd like to finish off today with a montage sent in from Hard Drivers. He is a guy who I've known for ages on Battlefield 4, a really, really good player. Interested in all the right stuff. He's good at TVs, tows, tank shots, and all the rest of it. Now, he messaged me the other day saying he'd created a montage with all of his best clips from over the years. and I thought it was worth linking in the description down below because I know this guy really well, and it's a really, really good montage if you're interested in watching it. As you can tell from the background, some of the clips are just insane. That being said, it is the end of the episode. I'm going to include that little compilation at the end with some of the clips that didn't quite make the top 10. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support, and I'll catch you in the next episode.